If you've been following our Halloween adventures this week, you'll know that I failed in my quest to buy a turnip on Monday. But I did, however, manage to buy some pumpkins. If you can see those. Varying sizes. I have 3 tiny little ones and a sort of medium size, what they call a carving pumpkin. Nina managed to carve a turnip and she did a really good job of it. So now it's my turn to carve a pumpkin, and hopefully I'll do some sort of decent job. I'm not sure. Coming from Australia, which doesn't really have a tradition of Halloween, which is very strange considering the number of Irish immigrants to the country, it's something that's quite new to me, and my family and I have only started doing Halloween on any sort of level in the last maybe 2-3 years. So now, with my very limited pumpkin carving experience, I'm going to give it a go. Let's see how we go. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is, and this is not very, sort of standard equipment, but we first have to draw a design on our pumpkins. Now, I'm not quite sure whether to do the massive one first, or one of these little ones. Should we try one of the little ones? What should we put on this? Okay, maybe just like, I'll turn my pen off. I'll just draw like a, just a simple one. So triangle eyes and a jagged mouth. Standard fare. And hopefully we'll be able to get that. So I've just drawn, just in pen, just a little sort of, hopefully that's going to be big enough for my knife. Just drawn a little 2 triangle eyes and a mouth. So what we're going to do first is chop off his little top so we can actually get into the guts and things. Got my knife. Stab. Make a little lid. I'm not sure that these are going to be big enough to even put a tea light in. I'm not sure. We'll find out. I've got a bowl over here that I'm going to be using to pop all my extras, my excess stuff in. Oh, here we go. Managed to get it out. Now I just got to get it out. Come on, you. Out. Oh no. Well, okay. I've got a spoon. With any luck, I'll be able to. Okay. Getting all the seeds and things out. A couple of seeds, you can do it. Ooh, yum. Falling into the bowl that I've prepared earlier. It's just someone's breakfast bowl from this morning. Oh, gosh. Now I've lost my little lid. Now that's not very good. I should actually make this hole a bit bigger, shouldn't I? Because I want to be able to fit a tea light in it. So since I've lost my lid anyway, it doesn't really matter. I'll just cut it through, get some chunks out. Because if I can't fit a tea light in, then there's no point then, is there? Making a big mess all over myself. Oh, and I keep licking all these little things off my lips. Not very good. Some mistress than I am. Okay, so you just keep on gouging it out. Aha, there's the lid, but it doesn't matter anymore. Keep going till get as much flesh as you can out, and all the seeds, and just keep pulling it out. Now, the whole thing about pumpkins, as Nina explained the other day, they were originally turnips in the old country, i.e. Ireland and the UK. But what happened was, when they got to America, turnips were not quite so freely available, and they saw pumpkins. I'm like, what the hell? Why don't we just start using these? Because they're really huge, and you can fit more than just like a tiny little coal inside them, which, let's face it, is a bit dangerous, isn't it? And you can fit like a proper candle in. Pretty good. So, right, so we've gouged out. Maybe I'll take a bit more flesh out. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay. If you're interested in today's makeup, again, it's from the Poundland Halloween makeup range, and I'm using these sort of glitter face tattoo things, temporary face tattoos. So if I've actually got any left on my lips and on my eyes, and I've used the black and white paint, the black and white, face paint kit stuff. Oh, I've got stuff all over me. My costume I got from Amazon, and yeah, pretty much else is me. Right, so let's see. So I've taken the lid out and I've cut that open. Now I'm just going to chop out the eyes very carefully. Now, like I said, I'm very new to this whole pumpkin carving thing, and I did my first ones last year. Oh, one eye! And then my boys, my two youngest boys, who you'll have seen in my videos, they got right into it and they carved loads. But they didn't want to do it this year. They've already been in one Halloween video this year, so it's okay. There's no eating in this one. So, cutting out the teeth. I know, don't do this at home. Well, if you do this at home, do it with an adult present. Maybe I should also do it with an adult present anyway. I'm making a real dog's breakfast of this one, so we'll see how it goes. What does that saying mean anyway, dog's breakfast? I mean, all the dogs I know have pretty good breakfasts. They don't make a big mess of them either. Right, so I've managed to get 2 teeth out so far. Where's my spoon gone? Ah, there it is. Right, so I'm just sort of clearing out the gaps and making it a bit more visible. And like I said, I lost the lid, so that doesn't really matter. Okay, so we're doing alright. There's still a lot of flesh inside there. I'm sitting outside in my front garden, and basically all the noises of the neighbourhood are happening. There's trains, cars, aeroplanes. This is southeast London. We're under the flight path from London City Airport, and also we get a lot of the Gatwick planes and probably Heathrow and everything as well. So Luton, not too far. We get everyone. So, all right. Oh no! No! Don't. Having a bit of a tragedy here. Chop that off. Yes. Okay. So I just sort of shake out all the excess. There's not so much pumpkin in here that you can actually sort of eat what's left. So that's not so much of an issue. Be very, very careful. There's a black cat keeps walking past. It'd be nice if it actually got involved in my video. Right. Shake off all this stuff. What do you reckon? First one. Rah. So I've made a big enough hole, I think, to at least put a candle in or something. I don't know. I don't know if it'll fit a tea light, but it's pretty cute. So what we might do is when I've done a few, I might put them on the front step on Halloween. This is this Monday. Yes, might put them on the front step for Halloween. I need to draw a face. So what sort of face shall I do? Shall I just do a traditional one? Shall I do? What am I saying? I don't really have that much skill when it comes to pumpkin carving, so I'll just do a traditional face. So just triangle eyes. I'm going to make sinister ones, really sinister ones this time. I'll make them big because I've got more space to work on. Right, so Now I'll make it a really big smile. And I'll do, you know, the traditional jagged teeth, because all pumpkins have jagged teeth, don't they? Naturally. Okay, so let's give this a go. Once upon a time, on Christmas, I was cutting a pumpkin bigger than this one for Christmas dinner, or preparing it for Christmas dinner the next night, or something like that. And I sliced a great big chunk out of my finger, which meant that we didn't have a very good Christmas dinner the next day, because I couldn't cook, I couldn't do anything because it hurt, like, ouch. So hopefully I'm not going to do that, because that would be a video that I don't want to make. It would end up on, like, funniest home videos or something, or I don't know, whatever they do these days. Okay, let's give this a go. You coming out, lid? I can feel it, I can feel it. Oh, there we go. Let's see if we can get it out. Oh! Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Now just give that a bit of a clean. Okay, so that's a nice little lid. Ta-da. Hopefully I'll be able to put that back in again at some point. Right, so now I've got the insides all sorted. Not sure it's incredibly ripe. I don't know what they do to pumpkins, how they make them ripen ahead of their time, but this one's just sort of, it's not quite the right colour. I don't think it is anyway. So scrape out all these seeds, because you want to have a nice open cavern inside. See? Tip it all out. Oh, here. Pumpkin guts. It's a different sensation altogether, carving a pumpkin to carving a turnip, because with a turnip you've just got, you know, vegetable matter, whereas this, it's like the actual guts of the pumpkin. It's fleshy, it's soft. Come on, out you get. So what other things do you do at Halloween? Do you go trick-or-treating? Or do you... I'm just gonna have to. Yes, here we go. Oh, fuck. Yeah, do you go trick-or-treating, or do you stay at home and have the door closed? We used to do that for a lot of years. Trains going past. We stayed at home with the door closed for a lot of years. Then we realised, you know what, it's not that bad. And it was so much effort, so much more effort to just ignore the door or turn the front light off than it is to actually, you know, open it occasionally. That was fun. So we did our first ever trick-or-treating last year. My kids went out, they had a brilliant time, and I provided sweets at the door, and yeah, and this year I'm going completely all out. So, how's that going? Looking alright, getting there. Right, 3. Now what I've got to do, so as you can see, I've cut the pumpkin. Let's have a look in the roof, in the top of it. Cut the pumpkin. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out the face. I've got 2 eyes and a mouth. We'll see how it goes. so many trains. You never notice how many trains go past until you're actually wanting it to be quiet. Okay, so one triangle eye. Just sort of neaten that up a little bit. Apparently, in America you can buy proper pumpkin carving knives. And I suppose that's for, you know, you see the really decorative ones. They're really lovely. Things like the ones that have writing in them or shapes on the front. I'm just using a kitchen knife, so I'm not doing anything that's particularly fancy. Just want something that I can put a lantern in of some description. Tea light. So I have one. Let's see if I can do another one. Okay. And then I'll sharpen it all out inside. Okay, we have two eyes. Ooh. Last year's pumpkin, well, we only have one pumpkin, and we carved a face on one side and then another face on the other side. So it was a very versatile two-way pumpkin. And we left it on display in the kitchen for ages, and eventually it just went saggy and just fell down. So I'm not sure. Oh no, I've done the wrong thing. Okay, maybe I'll just make a big now. I've left lots of lines this time. Let's see how it goes. Again, I'm being very dangerous with this knife, I know. So get out of this stuff. Push it through, maybe? I don't know. Let's find out. Oh, there we go. Okay, well, it's pretty much got to be it, hasn't it? So there you have Jack the Lantern. The postie's just come around, and I'm sitting here in my front garden with you know, this pasting table and wearing this makeup. I'm like Elvira, mistress of the night, and the postie's just like, okay. I said, don't ask, really, just don't ask.